The TrekWorks YouTube channel is sponsored by Tenant Controls, makers of lighting kits, soundboards, and more. Tenant Controls brings your models to life. And by HDA ModelWorks, suppliers of scale model lighting products, detail parts, and complete model kits. Visit HDAModelWorks.com today.
This sterilization procedure against your ship was unnecessary. I contain no parasitical beings. I am perpetual now. I am NOMAD.
Hello there again, my model building friends. Boyd here with you, and welcome to the finale of our 1/6 scale NOMAD. This is the resin kit that I picked up a couple of weeks ago and I've been working on off and on. I just got it finished up. I made a quick trip over to my local Hobby Lobby and picked up another one of these wooden bases to mount it on, and I just did a quick paint job on the base. I did a little star field similar to the one I did on the Doomsday machine, and so she's all set up and ready to go. I finished up all the little details on the model itself. I spent quite a bit of time doing the lighting. I wound up using over a couple hundred pieces of fiber optics. They were all about 1/4 of an inch long, and I put them in the grills all the way around. It just turned out to be the best way to do it in this case. Since I had to grind it all out from the inside, I wasn't able to get it perfectly flat. The easiest way to do it would have been to put some clear sheets on the inside, painted in the colors I needed in yellow and orange and green. But having limited access to the inside of it, being solid resin like it was, I just couldn't get the sheets to lay down on their flat, so it turned out fiber optics was the way to go on this one. But after that, I got it all figured out, and it's working pretty good, and it looks pretty much the way I hoped it would. We've got a sound card that we wired into the base, so we get the light-up effect in the model of having the voice synchronized with the lights when it talks, and then we got the green lighting going on the bottom, and then we've got a little small white light at the very top. I used 6 0805 blinking SMDs in the bottom for the green light effect, and 4 5mm regular white LEDs in the top that are synced up with my soundboard, and they flash whenever the board puts out the sound, and then a single 0805 SMD in white at the very top. So I just kind of wired everything together on the inside and ran the wires down through our mounting rod and into the base and connected it to the power and the soundboard, and we're all set up. I've got 2 switches here in the back. We've got the one switch there, which is the main power, and then the other one is a momentary switch that activates the talking effect. So it all turned out pretty good. We made a few mods on the model to make it look a little better. I replaced the antennas there that were just molded on little stubs with some wire and some photo etch circles that look to be close to the right scale to bring up that detail a little bit. And then the mast up on the top, you get a little resin piece with that, and I replaced that because it was kind of rough looking, and it was looked to be really fragile too. I was worried later on that while I was dusting or something like that I might break it off, or something like that. So I just replaced that with a piece of wire as well, and that way if I ever bump it, it'll just bend and I can straighten it back out. But it's all set up and ready to go. I'm going to take the camera right now and put it on the tripod, and we'll get a look at it, and I'll play the I'll turn on the lighting and I'll play the sound effects for you. I got about 2 minutes worth of dialogue that I captured NOMAD speaking from the original episode, The Changeling, so we'll check that out when we come right back. Okay, everybody, well, here we are with NOMAD all set up and ready to go. So the first thing we do is turn on the power, and you can see our green lighting effect comes on first, and the little white probe at the top, I've got those wired up so they're just on all the time. What happens there is it starts to run the 6 SMDs I have in the bottom, the blinking ones in green. They start to get unsynced with each other, and so we start seeing that effect happening in the bottom, and it constantly changes the longer it runs. So it's pretty close to the original effect that we saw on the prop on the original TV episode. not exactly like it, but in order to get it exact, I would have had to use a control board, and I wanted to keep this simple and use what I had. So I'm pretty happy with the way it is, and it's kind of neat because it constantly changes the pattern. It's kind of an infinite thing, so that turned out pretty cool. And then the next thing we'll do here is we hit our momentary switch on the back, and that lights up the top half when Nomad talks. So let's listen to Nomad talk.
USS Enterprise, this is NOMAD. My mission is non-hostile. Require communication. Relate your point of origin. All things have a point of origin. I will scan your star charts. You are from the third planet, a planet with one large natural satellite. The planet is called Earth. You are the Kirk, the creator. You programmed my function. My function is to probe for biological infestations, to destroy that which is not perfect. I am NOMAD. The sterilization procedure against your ship was unnecessary. I contain no parasitical beings. I am perpetual now. I am NOMAD. This is one of your units, Creator. That unit is defective. It functions irrationally. A mass of conflicting impulses. Mr. Spock is also one of your biological units, Creator. This unit is different. It is well ordered. Does the Creator wish me to repair the unit? The unit Scott is a primitive structure. Breakdown can occur from many causes. Insufficient safeguards built in. Self-maintenance systems of low reliability. The unit Scott is repaired. It will function correctly if your information to me was correct. Non sequitur, your facts are uncoordinated. I am NOMAD. I am perfect. That which is imperfect must be sterilized. There are no exceptions. I shall continue. I shall return to launch point Earth. I shall sterilize. You are in error. You are a biological unit. You are imperfect. Error is inconsistent with my prime function. Error.
Okay, well, that was Nomad having his meltdown at the end. I guess nobody's perfect, right, Nomad? Okay, guys, well, I had a lot of fun putting this together, and I hope you guys enjoyed following along with it. Kind of a quick little mini build series here. We're going to come back. I've still got to finish up my Doomsday Machine diorama. I'm just waiting for the decals to get here from JT Graphics. I guess they're a little slow there right now, but I'm sure they'll show up pretty soon, and we'll get that one finished up and show that one to you. But I've also got a couple of really cool classic Star Trek projects I'm going to be showing you on the channel coming up next. One is a kit slash prop that I've wanted since I was a little kid. It's going to be kind of a big project, but I think you guys will find that one interesting. And then I just recently picked up the 1/1000 scale classic Romulan Bird of Prey kit that they just released like maybe a year and a half ago or so, and it's a lot more accurate than the old AMT kit was, so we're going to build that and do some lighting on that one as well, so that'll be fun. And we hope you guys will follow along with that one. So again, hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope you guys will pick up one of these kits yourself. It's a lot of fun, and if I can answer any questions about how to light it or anything like that, I'll be happy to do that. If you just drop a question in the on the video comment section here, and if I can help you, I certainly will. So again, thanks for subscribing to our channel. We really appreciate that, and we'll be back with more very shortly. Until then, next time, take care, everybody, and happy modeling, everyone.